On Friday, the leaders of Azerbaijan and Armenia signed a peace agreement at the White House, hosted by US President Donald Trump, to end decades of conflict. Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev and Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan shook hands as Trump called the event historic, noting that it would reopen key transport routes and boost US influence in the region. The two countries have fought over Nagorno-Karabakh since the late 1980s, with repeated outbreaks of violence. Trump said both sides pledged to end all fighting permanently, restore travel and business links, and improve diplomatic relations. 35 years they fought, and now they're friends, and they're going to be friends a long time, Trump said at the event.
35 years they fought, and now they're friends, and they're going to be friends for a long time. But it's a big, beautiful honor to welcome everyone to the White House for this very historic peace summit between Armenia and Azerbaijan. It's really a great thrill for me. I love seeing good people get together, and that's what you have. You have two great leaders. I want to congratulate these two visionary people, Prime Minister Pashinyan and President Aliyev, for coming to Washington to sign this momentous joint declaration. It's a tremendously important document, and it's been a long time in coming.
Aliyev declared that peace had finally come to the Caucasus after years of war, while Pashinyan described the deal as a major step forward. As part of the agreement, the US will help build a new transit corridor, named the Trump Route for International Peace and Prosperity. The corridor will link Azerbaijan to its Nakhchivan exclave, currently separated by Armenian territory. For years, this route has been a major sticking point. Azerbaijan insisted on a direct railway connection, while Armenia sought to retain control over it. Tensions rose as Azerbaijani leader threatened to secure the passage by force, and this dispute repeatedly derailed earlier peace efforts. The route to be built by the US resolves a long-standing dispute that had blocked earlier peace talks. Aliyev praised Trump's role, saying the US president achieved in 6 months what had been impossible for decades. Trump also signed bilateral deals with both nations to expand cooperation in energy and technology. The agreement sidelines Russia's role as the main mediator in the conflict. Moscow had brokered past deals, but both Baku and Yerevan rejected its latest proposals in favor of the US-led solution. Azerbaijan and Armenia later released the full text of the peace deal on Monday, which commits them to recognizing each other's sovereignty, borders, and political independence. The 17-point document states that neither side will make territorial claims, use force, or interfere in the other's internal affairs. Both countries will establish diplomatic ties, define their shared border, and create a joint commission to oversee implementation.
Country of Armenia and Azerbaijan are committing to stop all fighting forever, open up commerce, travel, and diplomatic relations, and respect each other's sovereignty and territorial.
They also agreed to withdraw ongoing legal claims against each other in international courts and to avoid stationing third-party forces along their border. The agreement was signed in Azerbaijani, Armenian, and English, with the English version prevailing in case of disputes over interpretation. The deal formally ends more than 30 years of conflict between the two nations. The agreement marks a turning point, offering both nations a chance to move beyond decades of conflict toward lasting peace and cooperation. That's all for now from Global Pulse Unplugged. Stay sharp, stay informed, and we'll see you next time.